Good morning! It's the last day of our Yorkshire vlog. We're leaving in a minute. There's Paul down there. Say hi, Paul. There he is. So we've all packed up, washed up, cleaned. Just about to leave. We're going to the Deep this morning. The aquarium in Hull, which is meant to be like one of the best in the UK. I'm intrigued to see how good that is. That's quite a big claim for people to make about it. I think we're ready to leave, aren't we? Mm-hmm. We're leaving. We'll see you there. Just stepped out the caravan and the ducks have come to say goodbye. Bye, ducks. I don't have anything for you. Love ducks. We made it to the Deep after an eventful journey. It was very close to me about the website. Sorry. Oh, okay. You can recharge your phone in this little diving bell thing. Yeah, the alternate route had an accident on it and the police have closed the road, so we had to park in a residential area not far and walk in. So, if that doesn't clear soon, anybody who wants to go home is going to be stuck here. Yeah, diving bell's a recharging station for your phone. That's kind of cool. We're going to go to the Deep. We're now in, we've got our ticket, there's a cute axolotl and clownfish on the back. And it says that they're valid for a year. You just pay the £17 I think for entrance fee, and that gets you unlimited access for the year. They take a photograph, so me and Paul can come back whenever we want. That's kind of cool. Like, that's really cheap for a season ticket. I'm really impressed by that. Yeah.
Predators and prey. Animals in partnership or competition. The beautiful and the bizarre.
So this whole area is like a timeline. So the handrail represents time. 1.5 centimeters is 1,000,000 years. And we start with the formation of the Earth, and it just goes all the way down. And you've got like skeletons in the wall. It's not what I expected. I was expecting just an aquarium. This is much more like a natural history museum or the science museum with an aquarium. Like, we've only seen a couple of fish so far. At the front, there's a seahorse and some shrimp fish. Is that it?
I think there was a third option, but I didn't see it.
Yeah. And now we're in like this huge museum about history and the earth and the oceans. So it's not just an aquarium.
It's like the history of the ocean and everything that lies on it.
Yeah, it's like really about the importance of the ocean rather than just here's some fish, have a look at them. It's educating about what the ocean means to our planet and us. I'm loving it. So the game has answered the questions. We've got closest orbit to Mercury, isn't it? Really bad. Press that. How do you do it?
You got to wait for it to light up.
Is that what you got to do? Is it Mercury or Venus? Yeah, that's probably Mercury. Okay, so it is Mercury, like I said. Its day is longer than its year. Venus. Your home is Earth. The red planet is Mars. Why can't I turn that? There we go. Mars. The biggest planet, Neptune? No?
Saturn?
Jupiter. Biggest rings, that has to be Saturn.
No?
No? Uranus. What else has rings?
There isn't one, but I can't think which one. Unless it is Saturn. It just doesn't light up.
Let's go past Saturn. No. Oh, it is Saturn. Alright, so you were right. Let's put this aside. Uranus, that answered that for us. Its dark spot disappears. Pluto? I'm not good at space. Neptune. The smallest planet, that's Pluto. There we go. We didn't do the best, we didn't do bad. I think we're here for fish and not planets. I didn't know this, the largest animal I ever found was 3 meters long. Yeah, 3 meters. Bigger than a person. I didn't know they got that big. It's freaking huge. So in this game, you design your own creature. Legs or fins? Legs. Claws or armor? Eat plants or animals? Plants. Colourful or camouflaged? Camouflage. Next. You can pick a creature to attack. What do you want to attack? So you can look around the ocean. I think I'll hold it, yeah. Okay. Oh, let's pick that. Okay. And that's your dude. The lurchin urchin. Are you gonna win, Paul? You have been murdered. Oh no, you were Krusty.
Hello, Krusty.
You didn't. I thought you were the other one. You won. Well done. Proud of you. There's a trilobite. We're now on the second part of the ramp. We are now 270 million years ago. It's still the timeline. We started up there. First we're in about first marine reptiles, the plesiosaur. Last year on a boating holiday, we dug up by complete accident a plesiosaur toy around the beach that was from the same year I was born, and we were there for my 30th birthday. It was like a major coincidence. Very much so. I still had the plesiosaur, I kept it. I'm not much of a child. It is on my shelf at home. Yeah. Plesiosaur. Yeah, we've still not found the main aquarium. It's like a full, really in-depth history of the seas. It just goes down that ramp and the ramp above us, and it now goes through into there. Like I say, we were only at 270 million years ago. So there is still a lot of history to cover here before I think we can get to the main aquarium. And there's still there's some small tanks around with some small fish about, but this is all really about the history of life. Really cool. So it turns out the bit at the end of the plesiosaur was actually near the end of the timeline section, and it moves into a bit now about life finding its way onto land. We're actually with some tanks. There's baby mud skippers in here. So we think the timeline is more or less an end at however many million years ago that last part said about seabirds and whales. We're moving on to when life came onto land and the first major tanks.
Mucus that grows in the lower species' eyes and invertebrates. Now let's look at the fish. Fish on top of the rat, sea biting lemur or fighting dory, different rock. And basically, the middle tanks are orange, blue, and yellow tails with black markings down the middle.
So the info boards in here aren't just paper, they're touchscreens, and you can click on whichever species you want to look at, so you haven't got to just go read it. It's really interactable. So let's have a look at that, and we can have a look at its habitat, its conservation status, and a little fact file. It's really interesting, I like that. Never seen one of these before. 5, 4, 3, 2, 'cause the round tank we were looking at earlier, and the back of it just drops off down to give them a much deeper area to come into. I don't think I've ever seen one of those round tanks do that in any other aquariums. I quite like that. It's really nice. I didn't expect it to be the same tank. These ladders you can climb and take it up into the tank to have a little look through a glass dome, which I'm not going to go do. So come down the first two ramps, around another two ramps, very small ramps, got to another bit where it just goes deeper. Like, I know it's a 3-story building, but Does it go on the ground maybe? Or is it just...
it goes on the ground.
Because this seems too deep for I know, but it's really so much. Like, we still got all that bit to go through, and I don't know where it goes through. We did see a shark a minute ago through a little bit back there, so I'm assuming there's a shark tunnel soon. And then, yeah, that's what those people are looking at. But yeah, it just keeps going down. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a glass elevator going through the tank. I mean, I'm impressed with this tank anyway due to its size. There it is, but...
Hello, big boy.
There's huge rays in it, sharks. The tank looks like, from what I can tell, goes back quite far. It definitely goes deeper. And there's a glass elevator through it. Look how big this catfish is. Massive. Look how big this ball is. He's distracted. So we can go Kingdom of Ice, which was really well themed. And there's a halfway point cap, something to do with Cool Seas, is that what it's called? Cool Seas. So we're going to go to Cool Seas and look at the halfway cap to get possibly a drink or two. I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm not hungry. Are you hungry? Why just grab a drink? I'm going to go to what the cat's like. Flooded. Can you fling it? You can't fling it, can you?
As far as I can know.
You can't just stand still and do it. You can't just stand still and
I
do
know,
it.
it's fun to do that way. It looks great. That's about as far as it goes, isn't it?
Yeah, we've taken all the water out of the earth. We have removed all that water. We put the water back on. The other way. England, come back here.
I think it's because there's too many hands on it.
Yeah, we're all doing it. I think Greenland's doing well. When the world floods, go to Greenland. Oh, no, it's gone. What have we got left? Just go to the mountains.
Yep.
China is your place to hide. No, we can take more. We can flood China. Sorry, China. I think we have now covered the entire planet.
So we should.
Yep. The entire thing is underwater. Where's it going to come from? There's my rave man across.
Great rock. That's what we've got on now. There.
Where?
Come on.
Yeah, there's yours. They're from Madagascar. Just past the shark tunnel around this ocean. Couldn't look into the aquarium and see the life support system in the place. There's these huge valves on the floor, and then it stretches back in there. And there's all info boards about what it is. Still can't see the turtle. Oh yeah, look, it's swimming off.
We hope you've enjoyed the bubble lift, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
That's the stairs.
Oh, okay, so there are little viewing points on the stairs as well to hit the stairs.
So you come off of the stairs and look through.
Look through little
each
dome
floor.
doors. And then you break the surface.
So that's tank 1.
It's the endless ocean. And then we're at the top. Back to reality. Boring, boring reality. The tank, I quite like that tank being there. So we're just finishing the deep. Let's say the nether, I've just realised it's the 20th anniversary. Didn't know that going in. In the lift at the end, it says a little poster and it said all the list of things that happened and opened in 2002. Like the Chamber of Secrets came out, which makes me feel really old. So I changed what I was buying it because I found a pin badge to do the 20th anniversary, so I got that. But that aquarium deserves its place as the best aquarium. Yeah. Like, there's a tank, the big ocean life one, which some aquariums do a very thin tank that's very tall and it looks impressive because you have them out of height. Whereas most fish live at sort of their level, so they can't go back, they don't have much range reduction. This thing was huge, put a place for its height, like, we saw the turtle twice.
Yeah.
Like, it had plenty of and it just had plenty of places where it could just disappear if it didn't want to, go to that space to go away. So I was impressed with the size of that tank. I was impressed with all of the tanks now. I think nothing like this place looked bad. They do work with Red List, it's very impressive. It's all about conservation profits in that slogan is conservation and profit. But yeah, the tanks are quite incredible, and it's not just an aquarium, it's all interactive about the history of the oceans and how we're polluting them, how we're damaging the environment. So it's very educational in a preachy way, in a very much a we need to realize what we're doing. fix it. But I was really impressed. Yeah, it's not an aquarium, it's a full-on attraction, education for all ages. If you ever go to Hull, it's got to be on your list. Yeah, definitely go here. You will learn something. Definitely is incredible. Well, that's us finishing Hull then. We're just having a little walk down by the sea before heading back to the car, and then we've got the long drive back to Norwich.
Lovely.
We will do a haul video at some point of all stuff we brought. Do you know, I've actually brought that much to solve, have I?
No, I think we both behaved sort of.
Little trinkets and things.
Yeah.
But we'll do a little haul video of what we purchased anyway. And then we'll probably do a little bit of a review of what we thought of the whole experience in Yorkshire.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. So we'll see you for that.